Alright, hi, I'm Tab, I'm here with Craig, and he is the creator of this beautiful game called Kung Fu Jesus. Craig, can you tell us about how you conceived of this idea of Kung Fu Jesus?
Kung Fu Jesus, the title came from, I found out a few years ago that Kung Fu Jesus is actually an MMA fanboy term for Bruce Lee. It's like a slagging term for Bruce Lee because he never had any professional fights. I think it's a term of endearment.
Yeah.
Because Bruce Lee was the one that basically founded the whole mixed martial arts. He was the first person to combine stand-up fighting with ground fighting. Right. He was training in judo and jiu-jitsu and stuff at the end. So his philosophies and stuff featured heavily in the game.
Okay, what sorts of philosophies are we talking about?
Be like water, the spiritual side of things.
Okay.
There is no can't do.
Yeah.
You can always get better all the time. There's only levels of plateaus of achievement. You can always go beyond them.
Right.
There's a lot of spiritual kind of stuff like that in it.
So is Kung Fu Jesus the character that we play as?
Kung Fu Jesus is the character you play as. It's also. It's kind of linked as Jesus Christ, right? Jesus Christ comes back, he doesn't really know who he is.
Yeah.
He ends up working for a down-and-out drug dealer.
Oh, okay.
But the story goes a bit deeper than that, because the drug dealer he isn't really who he says he is. He just try to keep Kung Fu Jesus from waking up to who he actually is.
Oh, really? Okay, that sounds really cool. So, fair enough. I really like the art and everything. It seems quite all over the place. So these like characters believe the story and everything?
Yes. There's a lot of psychedelic influences as well.
Okay.
Like later on in the game, you'll eat magic mushrooms, you'll eat flyganic mushrooms to make your stamina more, and you'll eat psilocybin mushrooms to speed up your health regeneration. The first time you eat the flyganic mushroom, you trigger Mr. Mushroom comes and talks to you and says, "Why did you eat me?"
That's really fun.
Right, okay. And then he's like, "I ate you because I understand that when you eat flyganic mushrooms, it increases your stamina and stuff." And he says, "You eat me again, I'll challenge you. If you lose it, you'll die."
Okay.
That's actually based on a story from a book by Daniel Pinchbeck, and he was doing a lot of research into people's psychedelic experiences.
Okay.
And there was a guy who ate a flyganic mushroom, and he says it done nothing to him.
Right.
But they woke up the next day, opened the fridge, and turned around, and there was a guy that looked like a mushroom.
What?
And he asked him, "Why did you eat me?" So it's based on that. There's loads of stuff like that in it.
That's pretty cool, actually. Alright, so in terms of gameplay and everything, can you just walk us through like what Kung Fu Jesus has to go through?
The main
Tons of games is this.
I was trying to keep it a bit more open world, but so I don't really want to hold your hand too much in it. So you need to trigger conversations, which will trigger like fight scenes.
Right.
The fight engine's based on kind of Streets of Rage type thing.
Oh, okay, alright.
Okay, and then you beat your guys, and then you trigger the next conversation that you need to find. Later on, there'll be mini games like tower defence with the bow and arrow and stuff.
Oh, right, okay. So
And there's also going to be some driving in it and stuff like that as well.
Sounds good.
There's also a lot of this guy's called Kieran Allen.
Okay.
He's like a crazy friend of mine. He thinks he is Jesus Christ. He actually does. He's like that crazy. He also thinks he's Fenrir the Wolf Dragon, which is like Norse mythology. So he features in it quite a lot. So I'm slagging him in the game.
Right, okay.
He turns into Fenrir the Wolf Dragon later on.
Oh, right, okay. And it all completely makes sense, obviously. Like, you know,
It will make sense when you go
It will
along.
make sense if you play, So it seems quite crazy. So all these characters are going to feature. So who's this guy? You know, this native.
This is Don Juan Matus. Have you ever heard of him before?
Please tell me the tale of Don Juan Matus.
Carlos Castaneda wrote a series of books in the 60s about a Yaku shaman sorcerer that he met, and he was teaching him the ways of the sorcerer and stuff. It's a really, really big book. It sold millions of copies in the 60s, and that's based on Don Juan Matus. That's what's based on.
Right.
He's like a sorcerer that you meet.
Oh, is he the bad guy, or is he like...
I don't really want to give that away. He's a bit of both.
Oh, okay, alright, fair enough. So, it seems like a whole lot to go. So how long is this game going to be, do you reckon?
For playtime wise?
Yeah, playtime wise. It's being like
I'm actually going for about 30, 40 hours a game.
Oh, really?
So
Okay. I guess you guys seem to have a lot of fun making this game.
Yes.
The story
It's
is
fun, right?
So when did you conceive of this idea of game?
Well, I actually was been designing apps for the last few years, and also releasing albums as well, like music.
Okay.
Which it's called Kung Fu Jesus, the musical act as well.
Okay.
So I decided I was going to either do an app or a game, a kind of mini game on phones and stuff to promote the album.
Oh, right.
Released a few years ago, but then it just developed into making a proper game.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So it started off like that way, but it was a platform that could promote the music from the record company and the stuff that I've done previously, and it's turned into this.
So you do like psychedelic music and stuff?
Psychedelic music features
right.
in it heavily, all the way through. So it's got sound, a lot of sound escapes in it as well, so it's good that way.
Sounds alright. So, are you happy with it? So, how long has this been in development so far?
Just under 2 years.
Oh right, okay. So do you have a release date in mind? Like
2020.
2020. Right, okay, fair enough. It's a pretty exciting game so far. Like how much of it? So like right now, obviously I'm playing like the demo level. So how much of it is done so far?
Well, there's a lot more than this done, but I'm just just trying to polish up the demo scene so people can have a little shot of the game,
yeah,
what what it's like, and so I can get feedback to see how people are dealing with it.
Okay,
so I can make some minor changes to the gameplay.
Yeah, of course. It's better to have 100,000 tests than one.
Yes, definitely, just to see, because I know how to play the game, and then when I see other people playing it, man, I'm like, oh no, this is how.
No, I know completely how you mean. Like that's just how everything works. Really. Like it's this case of like imagine how stupid you think the person is. It's something stupider than that.
Yes.
And it's not a case of like stupidity in this case. It's just basically a case of testing.
Yes,
because they
I
will
know.
do things that you would never even think. Of.
I know that,
and
man.
it could break the game. But like, yeah.
It's happened already a few times.
Oh
today,
really?
man.
What happened?
Well, when you trigger conversations, for instance, like I've had to deal with a certain issue, and when they trigger it, the character freezes.
Oh yeah.
But I need to fix that. It's an issue I can fix after the show finishes, stuff like that. And then the triggers for conversations, people were getting lost because it's basically like a sphere collider, right?
Oh, right.
And you trigger the conversation off. Because they're coming down this way, they're missing the conversation and don't know where they're going, and it doesn't trigger the fight. So I'm going to have to use a box collider instead. So it's simple things like that. You know?
Yeah, I understand.
Every time you trigger the conversation,
Yeah,
somebody was saying they were getting lost when they were moving around. You know what I mean? But I quite like the open world thing, but some people are getting moaning about it. So I don't really know what way to go with that. I'll see how it goes, the feedback.
Remember, it's your vision at the end of the day.
I know it's my vision at the end of the day.
And it is, and I respect you so much for creating a game called Kung Fu Jesus.
Oh, good.
And
I
like
like it.
having all these sorts of influences and this crazy art that's completely unlike anything else I see on this in EGX. Like it's brilliant, and I love it. And I love how like you're committed to it and everything. So yeah, did you say 2020 was the next step?
2020.
All right, okay. I think that's everything for me.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Thank
meet you.
Cheers.